It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Hey, all right. So here we go. This is question number one. What is your favorite junk food?
Oh God. It's got to be pizza. I don't even really think of pizza as junk food. Um, yeah, for me, junk food is really like, burgers and stuff. And even like if you go for a fancy, there used to be a place here that was kind of like fancy, locally sourced, and you always had your microgreens. I don't think that is junk food. Um, but I was on keto for 2.5 years, so I've recently started eating regular food again. Yeah, I try to stay off pizza for a bit, but it's back.
So good. All right. Is there a dish that reminds you of home?
Oh, that begs the question of what home is.
Ooh.
And in many ways, home is wherever my life is right now with my son because we've moved around so much. But in terms of growing up in the Netherlands, pancakes. And when I say pancakes, I mean Dutch pancakes. Dutch pancakes are their own thing.
Yeah.
They're like French crepes, but on steroids. And so they don't rise, they don't have baking powder in, but they're thick. And then you put in cheese and bacon, and then you put in like a dark syrup on top. And it's the best.
In your opinion, what is the worst meal to order on a date?
Oh, I love that question. What is the worst meal? Like for myself, or if the other person ordered it, I'd be like, we're done here.
Let's do both.
Okay, so I think for me, anything that would, like, I'm a super messy person, and so anything that will end up with food everywhere, like, is not sexy, is it, when you're trying to make a good impression? So my dad taught me so many completely useless things, and and one of the things was that you should never eat a pear on a first date. Like, it's just too messy. I don't know why he thought this was important information, because I don't know many situations in which that would come up. But anyway, this is the kind of life lessons I got. Yeah, I would say anything that's messy. I'm not super good at eating on the first date. I definitely suffer from that often female identified issue of, having a complicated relationship with food. The other person, I hate it when people aren't adventurous eaters. So if the other person was ordering boiled potatoes and would say things like, I would never eat, name a totally regular dish, or I'd be like, okay, this is not going to work out. There's a lesbian joke in there somewhere, but I need my I dated someone who was really nice. I liked her a lot, but she made noise when she ate. And I really tried, Kelly. I really was like, that's not a reason not to see this through. But I mean, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. Do not make noise when you eat. Like, a little bit is, normal, but don't be all like very like crunchy and lip smacky. But I worked on myself. Like, this is not a justifiable reason, otherwise this person is lovely and everything, but I couldn't do it.
What was the first dish you learned how to cook?
Oh, I was actually a big baker as a child.
Oh, cool.
I love to bake. And then because of my complicated relationship with food, I kind of gave it up, because when you bake, you eat. I mean, those two, I've never learned to bake and not eat. One of the very first things I learned to make was clafoutis, which I don't even know what that is, but it's like a cherry cake, right?
We made it on the show a couple episodes ago with that Cheryl Newell.
Oh, well, look it up.
Yeah. Yeah,
and I haven't had it since. I don't even really know what's in it, but I remember baking it and my family being excited about it because, they could eat it. So.
And the fifth question in my 5 questions, I think the most important, if Ben and Jerry's were to name an ice cream flavor after you, what would it be called?
my God. Hashtag goals, hashtag aspirations. Oh my God. I have literally never, I feel that's the kind of thing that cool people have at their fingertips because they spend a lot of time thinking about that. I've never thought about it. That's how sad I am. Ben and Jerry called a nice cream plane. Well, okay, let's work with me on this. It would be very chocolatey. I mean, not chocolate based. I do not like chocolate ice cream. I don't like chocolate anything, like chocolate cake, chocolate ice cream, because it's not enough chocolate. So I like a good vanilla base, and that you then put the chocolate in. So it would be a vanilla base with caramel. I mean, it already exists, but anyway, caramel, chocolates, gooey. It needs to be gooey.
Yeah.
Saucy, yummy. A ice cream shop in Madison, Wisconsin called the Chocolate Shop, and they have a flavor called Exhausted Parents, and it's coffee and Jack Daniels. That's the ice cream.
My dog is barking in approval.